Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today's video is going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2010 Daytona race win from the Nationwide Series race at Daytona. This was the Subway Jalapeno 250. I don't remember them sponsoring that many races as far as on a consistent basis, but we all see the paint scheme. We don't remember this race. He went down, he ran the 3-car once, won in it, and hasn't run it since. So kind of a cool car. Actually, very, very cool car, just on a ton of different levels. So we're going to go ahead and start, though. Let's take a look at the box and the inserts, and then let's get on to the beautiful car. So we get our standard Elite box for 2010. You can see it's a regular box with the sleeve. Go ahead and look over here. We've got a production number of 1003. Decent number for Elites for sure. And it's the number 3 Wrangler Daytona win. Comes with 2 inserts on the inside. As you can see, there was no confetti on the car, so no confetti, but it does come with this certificate of authenticity saying it's during DIN number 375 of 1003, and then it's the certificate basically says replica of the number 3 Wrangler Subway Jalapeno 250 race win version, blah 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 blah. So we all get what's going on there. And then here's our race win card here. You can see it's just got all the stats. He started 3rd, 4 cautions for 16 laps. That's actually not too many. 8 different leaders, number of laps led by the winner, 33. Margin of victory was less than 1/10 of a second. And it was his 23rd career Nationwide Series win, now Xfinity. So let's go ahead and take a look at this car, because this car is just a neat car. I mean, first things first, we'll start on the left side, but first off the bat, you're going to notice it's a Chevy Impala. It's this kind of weird front end. It only ran for like, I think 2 years, maybe 3. I think it ran for 10, 11, and 12. But only ran for a very select amount of years, and look at it. It's just a goofy-looking car. I'm not going to lie. The Chevy Impala front end, goofy-looking car on this Gen 5 platform. Just doesn't quite look right. Obviously they went to the SS in 2013, but I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if it's just because it's wide or what, but you can see all the dirt around the front of the car. You can see the little silver grille cover. But you see just dirt all over the splitter, all over the front bumper. A little bit on the hood there for the Wrangler logo. Nationwide up there on the windshield banner, and we got Wrangler around the camera, so you can see 3 different Wrangler stickers. Antenna up there as well. Let's go ahead and pop a roof flap open if it lets me. I say that because these roof flaps can be very picky. Oh, I had it moving. There we go. So there's our roof flap with the 2 tethers because it is an Elite. Speaking of which, nope, window net doesn't want to come down. We're not gonna mess with it too much. But you can see on the left side we got some more of the rubber buildup. You can see we've got our Support Our Troops tires. Nationwide Series Coors Light Polo Award, and then you just see the dirt as you go down the left side, kind of sprinkled about. We got our number 3. We've got Wrangler on the back, Mountain Dew in a retro thing, or a retro logo, which is cool. We got Oreo and Ritz, Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the name rail. But overall, you can see the dirt on the left front corner, but just, somewhat dirty as you go down the left side. Again, we do have the modern sponsors up there, but that's kind of cool. So, onto the back of the car, you can see we've got a Wrangler. We got the camera mount there. You can see the rear bumper scraped up because this was when they kind of could still tandem draft a little bit. Braces, tethers in the trunk of the car. Also, the fuel cell in the back there as well. We've got Wrangler on the rear deck lid along with this blue fin, and then a window fin up here as well. DIN number 375. And let's get over to the right side. So on the right side, we've got Wrangler. You can see just a bunch of specks of rubber around the right rear, but no huge marks. The skirt, you can see it's all darkened up usually because of the heat. We got our number 3 in there, leaning forward, which is classic for the 3. It looks a little crooked to me, but maybe that's just how it looked. It looks a little weird. You can kind of see how that 3, it's like leaned forward a little bit, kind of out of whack. Maybe it's like that on both of them. No, not as much on that one. This one's just a goofy-looking 3. But then you got Nationwide Series, Coors Light Polo Award, all that, and you can see just a few specks of rubber as you go around to the front, so not too bad. And then we're back at the front where we had all the rubber build up at the first place. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood of this car because it is a Elite from 2010. Actually, I'm going to say this is my only 2010 Elite for the Xfinity Series car. And it's my only one that's an Impala. So I've got, this is the kind of one of a kind in my collection. But you can see we got the coolant line, we got a radiator. Otherwise, the braces and the tethers are there. But otherwise, it's not a ton of, like, different detail from this one to the ARC. There's a couple of very small things in the engine, but otherwise, you take away the tethers and the brace, you're not going to see very much of a difference at all. So let's go ahead and pop that back shut. Let's take a look underneath. We got the DIN number plate, 375, the bumper bar here, working rear suspension. So I'll set it down. You can kind of see that one wiggle. There goes the other side. So you can kind of see that rear end's got the suspension in there. Front end also has a suspension. You see it bouncing up and down there. Front end also has posable wheels and then little transmission lines in there as well. So overall, it is a very, very high-end. I say high-end comparatively. I think the 07's Elites were just top of the line, but it is a very, very good quality diecast. It's a very neat story. It's a very neat-looking car. It's like the perfect throwback with Junior running Earnhardt, his dad's scheme. So that's kind of cool. And it's just it was a unique situation and a unique story behind this car, and I think that's probably why it's one of the more popular ones out there for Junior wins. That probably behind some of the Dega and Daytona wins and whatnot, but anyway, that will pretty much wrap up this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, turn on the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me think if I got, I think a potential live stream coming tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We'll see. With some new arrivals, so I can't wait to show those off. But other than that, this has been Race Craze. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.